Hello, my name is William Crane. I'm the founder and CEO of IndustryStar. We are facing multifrontal existential threats regarding social inequality, environmental crises, and technology disruption. More than ever, the world needs fresh perspectives, clear-eyed leadership, and bold action. To help address our pressing challenges of today and to better position our companies to create a brighter future, we set out to uncover specific actions that innovation leaders take that have the most impact on accelerating new product innovation, which is why in the coming minutes, we'll share our research and outline supply chain's innovation role and the actions needed to accelerate new product development. Building a great product can be done once with a bit of luck. However, repeatable success is accomplished through empowering exceptional leaders, developing repeatable processes, and accelerated through technology. To kick off our brief time together, I thought this quote from the late great management guru, Clayton Christensen, was insightful. The quote goes, "A sustaining innovation makes better products that you can sell for better profits to your best customers." I think this quote was insightful for a number of reasons, but ultimately because none of us have a crystal ball to predict the future. But with the right mindset and flexible tools, we can better position ourselves to navigate unknowns and to bring exciting all-new products to market at the right cost, time, and risk. My hope is to provide you with some actionable tips to accelerate your new product innovation. Today, leaders from large multinational corporations to middle market manufacturers balance addressing the challenges of right now with striving to create the future. Complicating matters further, industries from automotive to aerospace are being upended by future challenges of new technologies, business models, and venture-backed startups. As a result, leaders face a constant struggle to speed up technology commercialization while lowering cost. We'll unpack big ideas with surprisingly simple actions that leading companies deploy to provide dramatic results for using their supply chains to accelerate innovation. What do the experts think? Companies that repeatedly develop and launch innovative products generate outsized profits. This makes sense. However, we as professionals have a ton of strategic initiatives to focus on. So why should we care? Why should we understand and seek out new methods for accelerating new product development? To be direct, you and your organization can't afford to ignore actions that could accelerate innovation and remain competitive in tomorrow's new economy. Companies that effectively and efficiently leverage repeatable processes are not only generating outsized profits, but they're also adding flexibility, improving speed, and reducing cost. But don't just take my word for it. The experts are clear. According to McKinsey & Company, 25% of revenue and profits come from new products. According to the Harvard Business Review, 95% of new products fail. According to Nielsen, 63% of consumers prefer manufacturers introduce new products. And according to Insights Association, 24% of product launches become profitable. According to PwC, 93% of executives believe innovation is a competitive necessity. And lastly, according to Technology Multipliers, 14% of revenue spend is on new product development. What do industry trade associations think? Our research on supply chain's role in accelerating innovation has appeared in Sourcing Industry Group, Council for Supply Chain Management Professionals, Association for Supply Chain Management, Institute for Supply Management, Automation Alley, and the American Foundry Society, to name a few. These articles have focused on specific strategies, tactics, and tools to accelerate and sustain innovation, and present additional actionable insights for enhancing company profitability, agility, and impact. If you're taking time to listen to this talk, then you know that supply chain is an important tool to use in bringing new products and services to market. Now, there are many different valid reasons to focus on supply chain for new product and service development. And more, companies are choosing to use supply chain as a competitive weapon to tap into more innovation and leapfrog the competition. So, why does this matter? Aside from the obvious, positive, societal, and environmental impacts, why focus on supply chain as a tool to foster innovation? First, to realize cost avoidances. Significant cost avoidances are available to those innovative firms who truly enable cross-functional collaboration, during product development. Supply chain professionals can acquire and present unique commercial insights to designers and engineers that help shape products and reduce cost. Second is to reduce time to market. Supply chain is uniquely positioned to accelerate our company's product development and launch timelines, which will increase our chances of larger profits than our competition. Third, to capture greater profits. The data is clear. Firms that are first to market with a new product, as opposed to entering a market later, even with similar features, often stand to generate larger profits than their competitors. And finally, to expand innovation output. Shima Kirkovic, fellow and professor of supply chain management at Western Michigan University, says, reliance on suppliers as a source for product and process technology will continue to increase. Companies have an opportunity to focus extensively on time as a competitive weapon, particularly during new product and process development. Together, by partnering with our suppliers and a broader set of stakeholders, we can expand revenues and maximize impact. Like Maslow's famous hierarchy of human needs that forms a pyramid, we framed our historical supply chain focus and present a path forward to expand impact potential. University of Vermont professor Mahinder Hudal highlighted as far back as 1993 that over 70% of part costs are frozen during design. Understandably, our traditional supply chain approach to date has and continues to be focused on earlier involvement to reduce product and part cost. As we build a foundation for success, we have an opportunity to align suppliers to compress time to market, collaborate to enhance products, partner to expand innovation, and eventually enable sustainable models. As we build organizational supply chain capabilities, we can move up the innovation hierarchy and further maximize our impact. A personal fascination of mine over the past 15 years has been commercializing disruptive new technologies that have a positive impact on the world. This quest has led to continuous real-world experimentation, resulting in often painful failures, including company bankruptcies and personal financial losses, and occasionally wild successes, like year-over-year company revenue growth of over 300%, and the launch of innovative products like the Ford GT supercar. These direct experiences span more than 12 industries, 76 companies, and over 120 all-new products. One of my biggest takeaways is that markets from consumer products to building materials to defense seem to shift daily, creating a difficult environment for leaders to bring new products to market while supporting current offerings that pay the bills. We conducted extensive experiments and research to uncover simple actions that drove the greatest results so that you don't have to. We summarize these learnings, focusing less on the academic research and more on the practical actions by prioritizing two things. One, assessing your company's current state, and two, outlining specific actions that generate the greatest results. We condense these insights into a new 4-step method we call the PACE method for accelerating new product development for ease of deployment, results, and sustainability. Our team conducted extensive research over the past 10 years and surveyed over 250 fellow leaders at over 180 companies across more than 25 industries to uncover actions that accelerate new product development. We are fortunate to have such a wide range of participants included in our research, including professionals from companies like Toyota, John Deere, Whirlpool, and Stryker. Over the course of the next few slides, I'll summarize some of the results and highlights that will hopefully save you time in converting ideas into tangible products more quickly. One of the major takeaways from this research is that companies desire to foster earlier new product collaboration to enable better business results. The potential value from collaborative new product and service development is clear. 80% of companies cited collaborative new product and service development help them optimize development cost, ongoing production cost, quality, performance, and customer satisfaction. 75% of companies cited collaborative new product and service development led to them having a competitive advantage. 82% of companies plan to increase collaborative new product and service development in the future. And lastly, 85% of companies want to start collaborative new product and service development earlier. The key theme was that leaders strongly emphasized that accelerating earlier new product collaboration was critical to enabling competitive advantage. Something that we didn't anticipate was that although the potential value was clear, headwinds to realize value were significant. Only 50% of companies are currently satisfied with their new product and service development results. 70% of companies claim that there's a lack of new product and service development processes to integrate suppliers. 50% of technical staffs are unwilling to share new product and service designs, contradicting a majority who said that there's trust among suppliers. Notably, the three most cited challenges to new product and service development were talent, communication, and alignment with stakeholders. In summary, obstacles to realize value abound as we lack the processes and tools to replicate success. What do leading companies do? To become world-class at developing and launching new products, you need three things. 1, great people. Visionary leadership, creative culture, and motivated employees. 2, robust processes. And 3, enabling information systems. The 6 actions companies pursue most to improve the likelihood of collaborative new product and service development success are as follows. 1, access top talent, as knowledge, specifically people's soft skills, such as emotional quotient or EQ, can influence colleagues, leaders, and a growing set of stakeholders to act. 2, align expectations, objectives, deliverables, via a framework or a set of steps to complete in order to move through each development gate faster to accelerate new product launches. 3, foster clear communication inside and outside the organization to facilitate more timely decisions. 4, optimize information flows to enable more accurate data-driven decisions. 5, automate core processes by leveraging technology to achieve results more quickly. And 6, mitigate investment costs via new approaches, partnerships, and tools such as virtual reality and 3D printing to increase organization capital efficiency of converting ideas into products. What is supply chain's potential impact? Typical companies realize the following new product positive results. Up to 37% cost reduction for new products. Up to 33% timeline reduction. Up to 23% quality issue reduction, and up to 200% people productivity through waste reduction. Notably, although these results are impressive, we've been fortunate to have realized these results with our customers, and they're wildly experienced by a select group of the world's most innovative companies. In addition to our research and experience, we've confirmed similar results across 4 academic research studies that span 6 universities, and 4 widely known books on the subject. Importantly, you should expect a substantial near-term return on investment by deploying tools to accelerate new product and service development. In summary, you should be able to save money by enabling more sustainable profit streams. What does accelerating innovation look like? Here's a real-world example of actions that empower teams to optimize new product development and launch cost, time, and risk. First, the problem. Automotive OEM Ford needed to launch an all-new vehicle in record time. With innovative technologies such as Gorilla Glass, carbon fiber body and white and wheels, and LED headlamps. Their team had multiple spreadsheets and task lists that needed to be passed back and forth between their teams and suppliers, which led to errors and delays. Second, the action. The team leveraged IndustryStar's collaborative productivity, supply performance system software, and on-demand supply chain solutions team to assess the current state data, recommend optimizations, digitize the data, deploy the software, train and support new product development, and launch optimization results. And then the results. The team achieved greater than 4x return on investment, or $15 million in total cost savings, including expediting the program timeline by 6 months, executing optimization plan in 4 weeks, and realizing cost savings in less than 6 months, all while eliminating prototype disruption and reducing launch risk. The Sustainable Value Framework, developed by renowned strategy and sustainability professor, researcher, and author Stuart Hart, can help us innovate today and tomorrow. Further, the framework segments innovation strategy into 4 distinct buckets via a 2x2 matrix. From top to bottom, innovation for today and tomorrow. And from left to right, innovation conducted internally and externally. Traditionally, when most of us think about innovation, especially supply chain innovation, we focus on today and internal efforts. This approach has generated continuous improvement results through greening initiatives such as ISO 14001, via the elimination of pollutants and the reduction in greenhouse gases. However, truly disruptive innovation lies in the upper right-hand quadrant as it offers immense growth and impact potential. This approach is rarely utilized by corporate innovators as it requires substantial involvement of all stakeholders to create truly sustainable offerings and business models. How do we move beyond facilitating improvements to creating opportunities that enable sustainable competitive advantage? To some extent, we can categorize innovation into two broad types. One, continuous improvement, and two, disruptive innovation. Most of our supply chain efforts to date have focused solely on continuous improvement. Many innovations, although impressive, such as the all-new electric Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Hummer by GM, could largely be categorized as continuous improvement. First, GM's requirement that 50% of supplier raw materials are renewable by 2030 is another example of impactful but incremental improvement. Second, GM's all-electric Hummer truck, which has an impressive electric propulsion technology, highlights a unique joint venture partnership with battery maker LG to bring batteries to market. Third, GM startup BrightDrop offers a glimpse of potential disruptive innovation as the company has outlined an impressive ecosystem of partners like FedEx, bringing services such as charging infrastructure to small business owners. Lastly, GM startup Cruise counts traditional competitors like Honda, along with venture capital funds, as both investors and fellow partners. And they've outlined creative ways to build more sustainable capabilities about the movement of people and goods to a broader set of stakeholders throughout the value chain. As we outlined in the Sustainable Value Framework, if we want to expand value, we need to focus on disruptive innovation through clean technology, base of the pyramid, and product stewardship. To get to where we want to go, it's important to acknowledge our view of supply chain today and the mindset required to impact tomorrow. Traditional approaches to new product development focus on part of the value chain that minimizes impact. Notably, two of the innovation strategies, base of the pyramid and product stewardship, require deep external involvement of stakeholders. If we want to maximize our value creation, we need to expand our focus from solely suppliers to gain visibility and influence over a much broader set of stakeholders. In summary, traditional supply chain approaches need to evolve to accelerate innovation. The one common denominator today's challenges share is the harmful societal waste caused by their inefficiencies. Identifying and eliminating waste is something supply chain professionals have a strong track record of solving. Further, supply chain's influence in the value chain uniquely positions the profession to make outsized impact. Vanquishing these waste will not only benefit companies' bottom lines, but it also has the potential to grow the economic pie for all stakeholders. It is possible to do great in business while being great for all stakeholders. Supply chain's role in collaborative new product and service development is to co-create greater value. Disruptive innovation requires end-to-end life cycle involvement for all stakeholders. Information collaboration upstream and downstream fosters greater innovation as supply chain productivity and agility empowers greater company profitability. What are some of the most common lessons learned partnering with innovation leaders? There are several of them, but here are 5 supply chain best practices to accelerate innovation. 1, standardizing data in collaborative software empowers team productivity. 2, ingraining innovation mindset with software templates plus training reinforces skills. 3, scaling success across products and waves delivers consistently lower risk results. 4, automating select low value added tasks frees up teams' time to generate better results. And lastly, enabling real-time dashboards by rolling up multi-product data maximizes impact. There are many paths to success, but continuously empowering great people with the processes and technologies to accelerate their work remains the most consistent theme for success. Here are some supply chain software, training, and services resources that could further accelerate your innovation results. Many companies have invested heavily in e-sourcing and enterprise resource planning software to successfully automate many repetitive tasks. Still, we find ourselves relying upon manual tools like spreadsheets early in the product ideation stage to organize product commercial bills of material, potential suppliers, directional quotes, and estimated lead times. Software such as supply performance systems alleviate this pain by digitizing offline data into seamless collaborative environments to elevate team productivity. Training, such as supply performance leader certification, can provide professionals with new approaches to combat future challenges. Services like information flow optimization can help you map your existing software tools, offline templates, and streamline tasks to reduce waste from idea to production. The one thing that we can all agree on in the future is that markets, processes, and technologies will change. Elevating our productivity is a must moving forward to manage these changes and maximize our impact. If we want to improve tomorrow's results, we need to know where we're at today. To help leaders establish a baseline, we're providing the enclosed link to participate in our survey, which will allow you to benchmark your company to unlock new product and service innovation opportunities. The mission of our research is to provide professionals with insights and tools to bring innovative new technologies to market that have a positive impact on the world at lower cost, time, and risk. The collaborative New Product and Service Development Research Survey is comprised of 68 questions, 56 multiple choice, and 12 short answers. Participants will be given an assessment of your company's new product and service development practices and outcomes, and a summary of best practice strategies used by firms across a wide variety of industries. Any information given to us will be kept strictly confidential. Thank you in advance for your consideration. Thank you for sharing your most precious resource with me, your time. For that, I am deeply grateful. I do hope this overview on supply chain's innovation role, the actions needed to accelerate new product development, aid your teams and stakeholders' efforts in maximizing impact. It is supply chain's moment to enable profound positive change that can bring about a brighter path forward. We must view addressing today's threats as our calling. It is imperative that we deliver on our mission as our very future depends on our success. Directly put, our colleagues, fellow global citizens, and future generations need us to realize results on the tall tasks at hand. Here's to getting more done. I hope this overview helps you increase your productivity and generate more results in the process in the days ahead.